Case closed. The Secret Service finally finishing their investigation into the cocaine found at the White House. But get this, no suspect. It's a cold case already. The agency claims, quote, there was no surveillance video footage. And without physical evidence, the investigation will not be able to single out a single person of interest. Our next guest says it's time to investigate the investigators. Arizona Congressman Andy Biggs is here. Congressman, your reaction to 10 days later, we got nobody. And this is now the third incident of illegal drugs in the White House.
Yeah, I mean, Brian, they seem to be caught completely unawares. Everybody thought in Congress that this is probably the most secure facility that we have, and yet they claim that they got no video evidence, and somehow they have these electronic badges that people come in that you're supposed to be kind of an electronic log, and literally too many people for them to track down. No fingerprints, no DNA. The people are putting this stuff in digital lockers. That's where this baggie of coke was found, and I think everybody was incredulous. Whatever side of the aisle you were on, you were just like, how can this be? And yet it's happened again and again. And I just don't think they planned for someone bringing drugs in, perhaps. But you wonder what other holes there are in the security. Very dangerous.
Let's flip it. Donald Trump had his Secret Service forced to testify against him about what they saw and didn't see at Mar-a-Lago. That's a little different than this Secret Service. Hey, we're not talking to anybody. We're not explaining ourselves at all. We're just releasing a statement. That is it.
Yeah, you know, I will say that it's problematic, right? I mean, you've got stuff that I asked questions yesterday that the answers to, they told me were classified, so I can't tell you what their answers were. But I was left walking out of there saying, how can you have hundreds of suspects and basically say, well, you know what, we have no idea really who brought this in? If that's the case, then the whole procedure and process needs to have a real thorough looking over, and some changes are going to have to be made in my humble opinion.
One of the biggest scam jobs, in my view, is that climate czar position, reports directly to the president, and that is former Secretary of State John Kerry. He was in front of Capitol Hill, in front of the committee on Capitol Hill yesterday. And here's a little of what he had to say, try to qualify his private jet use.
Mr. Secretary, do you stand by that testimony that you've never owned, or
I personally,
your family? Your family?
Personally, yes. My wife owned a plane, and so the plane.
You flew on that plane.
We don't own a private jet. I don't own a private jet. I personally have never owned a private jet, and obviously, it's pretty stupid to talk about
airlines.
Have you
flown on a private jet in a personal or official capacity since you've taken this position?
Possibly once.
And he went on to lose it a little bit. We know he's flying everywhere in a private jet. His wife is has got the Heinz fortune. What do you think? He's on Southwest?
Yeah, I mean, it's just so, Brian is so arrogant and elitist, and just not even truthful. I mean, let's just be truthful. He should just come across and say, yes, but I'm special, because he's basically said that before. Yeah, I fly on a private plane, but I'm special. And you peons shouldn't ride on a private plane. You should go commercial. But the reality is, he is so arrogant and out of touch. And I'll just tell you, the other thing is, by what authority is he going out around the world negotiating agreements that he has no authority to represent us in?
Yeah, well, he's got a lot of power. He's one of the first guys to endorse Joe Biden, who ended up winning, and he's cashing in, it seems, now. Andy Biggs, thanks so much. He also says the war in Ukraine is really tough on climate change. Kind of a unique way to look at death and destruction. Andy, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Brian.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.